A very good morning to all. Subject Financial Accounting 1. I'm Vinayak Marsi, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, SVS College, Bantwal. So, this is the problem we are going to discuss now. The company whose books are closed on 31st March every year purchased machinery for rupees 1,50,000. So, this is the first purchase, and second additional purchase is 39 2014 is rupees 40,000, right? Same as usually. So on 1 4 2016, so the company go for purchasing a machinery for rupees 25,000, right? So then on 39 2016, the company decide to sell the machinery which is purchased on 39 2014. Okay, this is the summary of the problem. So come to the point of solution. First, a calculation of profit or loss on sale of machinery. So as usually, the cost of the machinery is 40,000, which is purchased on 39 2016. For that, the depreciation is 10% of it. So this machinery uh, is having for only 6 months. Okay, calculate. So it is purchased on September. So October, November, December, January, February, March. So only 6 months. So 40,000 into 6 by 12 into 10 by 100. So we are getting 2000. So 2000 is the depreciation. The remaining balance is 38,000. Move on to the second year. The depreciation for whole year, that is 38,000 multiplied by 10 by 100. Okay, so 3,800 is the depreciation for 2018. So again for 39 2018, that means this machinery was sold on September 30. So depreciation will be calculated up to September. Okay, so April, May, June, July, August, September. Again 34,200 into 10 by 100 into 6 by 12. So 1,710 is the depreciation. So on which method we are doing? We are doing depreciation on written down value method. That means the depreciation is calculated on the balance amount. Okay, anyway, so out of 34,200 we deduct 1,710. So 32,490 is the balance. That machinery was sold for rupees 34,000. So it is a profit for us. Okay, so 1,510 is the profit on sale of machinery. Okay, right. For that, the journal entry is like this: bank account data, that is added 32,490 and 1,510, that is 34,000. To machinery account 32,490, whereas the profit is 1,510. So to profit and loss account. Move on to the calculation part of depreciation for all the three machinery. So take down as it is. On 1/4/2015, the first machinery was purchased, that is 1,50,000. For that, the depreciation is 15,000. Okay, so remaining is 1,35,000. For that, again the depreciation. So 1,35,000 into 10 by 100. So 13,500 is the depreciation for 2017 for first machinery. Again for 2018, that is 12,150, and again for 2019 it is 10,935. So all the depreciation are taken for the whole year. Whereas for second machinery, which is purchased on 2017, is 40,000. So that machinery was purchased on I am in between the year, that means in the September month. So for only 6 months we are calculate the depreciation for second machinery, that is 2000, so remaining is 38,000. For that we are calculated the depreciation for whole year, that is 3800. So lastly in the 2019 we are deducted the 1710 depreciation for that. Okay, so then it is sold. For third machinery the value is 25,000. It is also purchased in middle of the September, so that's why only 6 months we are taken the depreciation. See, so yeah, no, it is purchased for the whole year. So 25,000 into 10 by 100, so 2,500 is the depreciation. So the remaining is 22,500. On the right hand side, each and every column, the first column 15,000, so it is the total depreciation for first year. So 15,500 for second year, 15,950 for third year, 15,145 for fourth year. Okay, so these are the things we are taken under the computation of depreciation. Move on to the ledger account called machinery account. So we are doing the ledger machinery account in the books of company. Left hand side purchaser, right hand side sale, left hand side profit, right hand side sale. So this is the key techniques towards doing the ledger. Okay, anyway, on 1/4/2015 machinery purchase, machinery account data to bank account, so 1,50,000. On right hand side depreciation is calculated, depreciation account data to machinery account, so by depreciation 15,000 and the remaining balance is 1,35,000. That amount carry forward to the next year. Again the second year also machinery purchase for 40,000. For both two machinery we have conduct the depreciation, compute the depreciation. So by depreciation account 15,500. The remaining balance is 1,59,500. That amount will be carry forward to the next year. In the third year the depreciation is 15,950. So by depreciation account 15,950. The remaining balance is 1,43,550. So that amount will be carry forward to the next year. Last year we have purchased the machinery, so do bank account 25,000, and also we are getting the profit towards the selling of second machinery, so to profit and loss account 1,510. On the right hand side we sold, so by bank account 34,000, by depreciation account 15,145 for all these three machinery. So anyway, out of 1,70,060 we deduct the 34,000 and 15,145, and then we getting the 1,20,950. Okay, this amount will be carried forward to the next year 1/4/2019. Okay, to balance brought down. Dear students, the following illustration number 8 which is given for homework. So students do your homework. So under this problem the first machinery was purchased on 1/4/2015 for 1 lakh rupee, and second machinery on 30/9/2016 was purchased, and third machinery on 31/6/2017 for rupees 9,000 we purchased. Later the sale of machinery, so 31/6/2017 for rupees 1,500. So do this problem under diminishing balance method. So and also it is called as reducing balance method. So whatever we are done now, the similar procedure will be followed for this problem also. So this is the last problem we are doing under diminishing balance method. In next class we are going to discuss the annuity method and depreciation fund method. Okay, especially for the purpose of examination, first two methods are too important. Okay, better to practice the straight line method and diminishing balance method. Okay, thank you for watching.